Hi. I know we are clear for the first time. I got a camera, but I don't have a tripod. So, how you situated? It's funny. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy, and I have missed you. And I many miss. So I'm gonna shake head very rapidly. Yes, you have missed me, and I am happy. So happy to be back. I was filming on my, you remember when I did, I think I'm 2 clips back. You remember when I was filming on my Neon Grey Safaricom phone, as in, yes, I loved the phone and the phone was really good, but videos zilikuja tu zikakuwa trash, and ilikuwa inaja after every 2 seconds. I could not even film like for 6 minutes because it aja like immediately. So without further ado, I hope I can skip things that are going on outside. I can't help it, Aki. But without further ado, welcome back. As in, I got a camera. I'll do a review on this camera, as much as I don't know so much about cameras, but we will try. But for now, I am here to do a review on Tecno Sparkle. I know you're like, oh my god, why? First of all, we are trying to look at a low budget phone. So this is what happened. I needed a camera and I needed a phone. I had to choose. Will I get a good camera and a phone, or so I decided to take this one. This is Tecno Spark 4 Air. It is 9,300 or 9,500. I think 300. Let me confirm that. I think it was 9,300. So it was 9,300, yes. And I'm so excited. I honestly, I didn't even know I would love this phone. First of all, I was still on the lookout for what I wanted, because I knew I wanted to also buy a camera. So I went around, and when I checked around other phones, because there's a phone I shikad, oh my goodness, that phone literally. You see how, as in, have you ever seen something so LCD and ilikuwa tu inakaa? I could not take it. So I decided, let me first go to, there's a place in town, there's this site called Avechi. So I went to Avechi. Avechi is located in, I don't know if you guys know Tuskegee Pioneer. Excuse me, that building to the side. So to the side there's a place written something Pioneer, not sure, but 4th floor, 4th or 3rd, there's Avechi, and there at Avechi is where I've bought my phones there twice now, and I have never been disappointed. It's an online store. It's just the same way, like right now you can find Jumia in town, you can find Kilimall. There's the Kilimall stores. So this is called Avechi, and me, I've known it for close to now 3 to 4 years. They never fail. They have a lot of things, and no, they don't sell. Maybe, yeah, they actually had it, and I wanted to buy a camera from them, but I ended up not buying a camera from them. I ended up buying this from Canon Africa. Cameras Africa. FYC. Yeah, I think it was from Cameras Africa. It is in town around Kenyatta Avenue. Yes, that is where I got my beautiful camera from, and I'm so excited. Okay, Tecno Spark 4 Air. This is what brought you here. So this phone is 6.1 inches. I love it because at the moment phones right now zinafika 6.7, I think, and a 6.7 phone nika tablet too. Okay, honestly, if you have tiny hands, excuse my crusty nails, if you have tiny hands, a 6.7 phone, as in, it's humongous, it's very big. But I do not disregard those people who just love in big phones, but me, I love this one. It is a 6.1. It is nice. It is, let me remove it from its cover. It is beautiful to me. So when I went there, I asked them how many colors they have. Let me see. They said they have this kind of color. This is a blue. I don't know if you can see. This is a blue with like a black gradient. It's as if you may infuse. It looks very cute. But then I didn't even check how many colors of Tecno Spark Air are. We check. Maybe this is the Nebula Black and the Royal Purple colors. So it only comes in 2 colors apparently. Doesn't matter. I totally love it. Though it's fingerprint. It's a fingerprint magnet. You shika it so many times, you see the fingerprints everywhere. So when the phone comes with a plastic cover. Here is the cover, and it's not transparent per se. I think it's translucent, but I used it for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yes. I've used it for like 2 weeks, and yeah, it has bold letters to the side written Spark. I personally just don't like it, but if you like it, it's cool. It's plastic. Yeah, it comes with this. It comes with a charger and earphones. Very basic. And the charger is a USB, is a micro USB 2.0. That is what is used to charge the phone, and it also has a 3mm jack, 3.5 actually. Oh, 3mm! Oh my god, 3.5mm jack here, which is good because right now everyone is phasing that. Na kila mtu anatumia type C cable, pack up kwa earphones, and I get super pissed. So as you can see, the phone, it has, I don't know if you guys can see, it's like 2 colors, same color, as in it's the darkness here is brighter than the darkness here. Here is quite dark, but when you put it on, you will not notice a difference, but you can definitely see there is a chin. And also it has a fingerprint sensor. It has 2 cameras, and one is 13 megapixels and 2 megapixels and 1 flash. And in front it has a teardrop. What do we call this? Notch. Yes, it has a teardrop notch, whereby, yeah, I think I prefer the teardrop. I actually really like it. And then this phone was 9,300. Yes, we've already talked about that. The phone was 9,300. So with its specs and its price point, you'd see that they're kind of matching in a way. So we'll go through the phone. First of all, we've talked about the 6.1 inches. It has a up and down volume and the power button the same side. I don't know if you can see the power, and this is the power button, and this is the volume, and they are on the same side. And then there is it has a 3000 milliamp battery, and the box itself came with another battery, so it in total makes 6,000. To me, I'm like, there's no way I'd charge both batteries and work with them all the time unless I'm traveling. But under normal circumstances, I'll just use the one battery that was put in the phone the first day that I got it. And I think it does well, though it is not a fast charge. If you want to charge this phone in the morning before you leave, at least you're in a hurry, you're going to work, you'll be very disappointed. This is a phone that you charge hours before kiasi too, so that it can get in some charge, because it's not a fast charge. And then resolution, oh my god, it's either I just really got used to the Safaricom Beyond Ray, or this, as in the screen, the intensity of colors on this screen is just mind-blowing. My goodness, it is amazing. I love it. I totally love it. As in, you know, I wanted to get Samsung A30, but with my budget, Samsung A30 is around 32,000, and I had quite a lower budget because I needed the camera. So I decided to settle for this, but I was quite sad before I went through it. I was quite sad. I was like, oh my god, this is going to look so terrible. For some reason, literally, this camera just stopped recording, and I think it's wonky. It's kind of wonky. Let me fix it. Ooh, don't fall, please. Yeah. It was kind of wonky. Now I hope y'all can see me. Yes. So I was saying, what was I saying before I went there? We talked about the resolution. Oh wait, I was talking about the resolution. The resolution is The resolution is quite good. Maybe I was so much used to the Safaricom Nyondre, that's why I feel Nikama it is much better, but I totally love it. I think that is what makes me love this phone so much, is because the resolution is super amazing. The resolution is 720 by 1560, and I know there are better resolutions, most especially Samsung has amazing resolutions like A1, but for now, since I have this, I have to settle for this, and I love it. I totally love it. This is a very budget friendly phone, by the way. If you want to get someone something that they can use and they will still love it at a good price range that is below $100 for others, and 10,000 shillings, 10,000 Kenyan shillings, this is a very good phone. And then another thing is it has a 2.0 quad-core processor, and I know it's not the best thing. I know Google Pixel is at Snapdragon 865, but at least it is something. For the price point, at least you understand. 865 Snapdragon is that one will have to break a bank before we get it. Okay, the next thing is that we've talked about the camera, we've talked about how nice it is, and it's running on the Android 9.0 Pie. I know everyone is like, oh my god, Stacey, we're at 10.0, but come to think of it, it is not as bad. This phone is 10,000 shillings, it's just $100, and it's really performing. As in, for me, it is really performing, considering, as in, this phone has 3GB RAM and 32GB internal memory, and I know there are people who take photos and photos, but I decided, let me take this one because I have a camera, and the camera has a USD card. USD card. I will use my camera to take photos, and I will use this for just other things, just communication, basic communication. Did I tell you, mwenye simu alikujia, the owner of the Nyondre came for it and decided to take it? Like, people are just mean. People are just mean in this world. That is like a story that got me feeling so dumb. Oh my god, I felt so stupid. I've never felt so stupid in my life. But you know what? God came through. You know, God is too good to me sometimes. God came through, and we have our gadgets right now. You can see me well. This is an amazing camera, and here we are. For a second there, I was living like a bird. I didn't even know what was going on. My people. Okay, the next thing is that, what else? Actually, it shoots video at 1080p. Yes, it shoots videos at 1080p. That is quite good. If you want to say that is not good, this is quite good. I'm in love with this phone. Like, then it has fingerprint, and it has a sensor. What do we call it? It has a fingerprint over here, and then it has a face sensor where, yeah, it takes the face recognition and all that. But honestly, me, I'm too lazy to even do both. I have never had passwords for my phone. As in, you get my phone, I guess if I was planning to like do something wrong, you'll just know, because my phone is never locked. My phone is always open, because I don't think I have time to draw lines and lines and lines so that I can open my phone, or to write passwords that are so huge. Let me tell you, there was a time I was seated behind a certain girl. Alikuwa na phone, it was half the size of this phone, but the password in that phone, let me tell you, even if you're a serial killer, you will not be able to capture all those numbers. I was like, why all those numbers? Why? And then what if I shikwa na amnesia and then nisahau? Then how do we help each other? Man, yeah, I think we should reconsider passwords, unless you're into other business that you don't want. Business zingine, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, you just have to take care of you, and you know what I'm saying. So the glass to this is scratch resistant, and it has 2.5, but it's curved. It's like a curved glass. Don't know if it's seeable. It's like a curved glass, and yeah, I think that's just about it about this phone. I totally love it. I bought I'm supposed to go, I want to try the liquid protectors. Let me tell you, the first time we heard about these liquid protectors, they were 1,000 bob. Juicy, alafu they shook up to 500 because people started nasai. People are around the store selling these things for 100 shillings. That come, I put like liquid protector for you for 100 shillings. Yeah, let me go imagine your speaker. Mind your phone. So I bought a black basic case, and yes, I have something like this because I'm that basic. Yes, I'm a girl and I love it, but I totally love this. And yes, these are kind of the only covers that are around right now. And I have noticed something with certain flagships. Covers do not come as many as maybe you would see on an iPhone, and I don't know why. Because these ones, if they phase out, they phase out. I think, no, saying any hit. When these people make these phones, they will not make others after this flagship is over. It's the same way when the first time I had an Infinix, not something, or Infinix Note. The first time I had it, as in this is Infinix that does not make such phones anymore. So when that era is gone, that era is gone. They just make others. But for iPhone, there is still an iPhone SE somewhere, there's still an iPhone 6, there's still an iPhone 5, so I think that's the reason. But for now, this is what we have, and thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope you had, I wouldn't say you had a blast, because this was much of a sit down, know about this particular phone kind of video, but I am so glad to be back, and you know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, comment, like, share, tell your friends, your parents, as if this is a video you should recommend to everyone. Actually, I recommend this phone so much. If you want to buy someone a phone that is not so much expensive, buy this phone. If you want to like introduce, like let's say you have a kid and you want to introduce them to a smartphone, this is the phone. But this is a good phone. This is a nice one. Tecno Spark. Wait, actually, finally come on the advertisement thumbnail. Tecno Spark for Air. I'm so sure I'm getting chills, but you know what? And this box is humongous. This phone is 6.9 inches. But anyway, I love it, and thank you so much for joining me for this video. I will see you next time on the next one. Bye.